Which ones are the soft tires?
Alternates.
Okay.
I just have to change it during the race and just put it on none fourth because you're gonna. Only time you need is the final stage.
Alright, once again, we're going to pull over to the right side and slow it down to about 20, so beware. Let's not run each other over.
Corey and Eddie are in the same?
No, they're a different number.
Ah, okay.
It's very similar.
Very similar.
Alright. 45 seconds, Scrim. Alright, Mystic going a second. Slow it down. Story go to third. Kime go to fourth. JW go to fifth. You're already there. Eddie go to sixth. Gaming Legend go to seventh. Grim go to eighth. Davey Addison ninth. Village at 10th. Is everyone in the correct position?
Yep.
Alright, leader, you can pick it up to 55. I'll let you know when to double up. If you're starting 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, or 9th, you will go left. If you're starting 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, or 10th, you will go right. Appreciate all of you folks being here. Let's have a good race. Let's not tear up a bunch of race cars. Reminder, this is a double points race, but it shouldn't be treated as any different. Alright, let's double up here, double up. Coming to the greener. You guys in the back, hustle up. Green, green, green. Reminder, cold tires entering 1. Oh. They kept it going, we'll stay green.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Everybody ran off. Leader lap 1:27.
Sorry, Doja. It slid up high. Something's flying in the air.
Who's on the side road there?
That's your best split so far.
Who is that?
Sorry, dude.
I don't know.
Who? Davey just got.
Oh. Oh. My bad. That's how we're gonna do it.
Look on your left. Eddie.
I'll battle you for it.
Look on your left again. Dang, nabbit. The run up the corner killed me. Good.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. I just hope I don't kill us when we go in here. Am I clear?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, right for me.
Okay, that's your best second food today. Nice one, UTV.
Hello, Bear.
Okay, well now Mystic is stopped on my screen. That's nice.
Uh-oh.
Thor just lagged out, I think.
I'm still here.
Last time someone was stuck on his screen, they got lagged out.
And then I lagged out 2 laps later. Do you see me, Mystic?
You're stopped.
And neither of you are stopped on my screen, so
We're
just
both
lapped-
stopped on each other's
We just
screens.
lapped you, Thor.
Yeah, I just lapped you.
and I still have Story in third.
I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
On this episode of Lag Roulette.
Keep feeding the pressure.
Oh, got dumped the first lap, and let's see if I can get back up to the front.
You and me both.
And then I just ran off the course. Dang nabbit. After all that work and caught up to JW.
I'd love to know where Mystic is. Time,
2
what's our
seconds in front of you.
Oh, okay. I'm scared. Well, if I catch him, obviously he won't know that, but that's good.
Neither will you.
Nope.
And
Mystic
Mystic is the one that
disconnected.
And I'm out
disconnected.
too.
And there
Oh,
goes.
Voice glare gone.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Hell.
Couple more, I'll be alright.
Alright, H-Rod, you're next.
I had a perfect
Right,
plan to
come
win
on.
the first stage. Just when I started picking it up, sorry.
It's the same thing. I was catching them too. God. I'm so pissed. But hey, you lagged out before me. I beat you, right? God, I'm so pissed. I just want to lose.
Is there an invite or anything I can expect
I'm able to join, so I'm gonna invite you. Hold on. God. Still tired as DS.
Up on you.
Damn it.
All right. How's everyone doing?
Okay, I guess. One spot away from getting a stage point, but
I had a perfect plan. I was going to win that first stage.
Weren't you hosting it, Mystic?
I was. Alright, leader should have 13 to go in the first stage, 13. Diligent, did you just get passed?
Yeah, bro. He let me.
What position are you in?
9th, 7th, now.
What position are you in, Con?
4th. I got wrecked on the first lap.
My leaderboard is all messed up. It shows Diligent is in 3rd. Okay, that's awesome. So I have no idea who's who. Who is 3rd, JW?
Yeah.
Yeah, JW is.
Well, I would like out on a double points tonight. Hey, my thing corrected. H-Rod done burn his tires up. How far are you at, Chris?
11 seconds.
Okay, now I can see that.
10 seconds.
That's exactly what my plan was. I knew H-Rod was going to take off like he was going to fire.
Come on.
10 to go, stage 1, 10 to go. I need to hurry up and finish this race so I can beat Stewart's ass. Would y'all prefer a commentary Mystic for the rest of the night, or?
It don't matter.
Oh, let me go put on my suit and tie. I'll get this suit off. I ain't even sweating. I only ran 15 laps. Nine to go. Stage 1. 9 to go. We'll compare lap times here. How'd you get 18 seconds back so fast?
I fucked up.
That'll do it. Ooh, H-Rod almost. Woohoo! That was a code round. what I'm saying this, and I really do mean this when I say this. H-Rod comes to pit road here. All of you guys that obviously have not had the greatest start to the season, this is the night that you're going to gain a chunk in the points, because I know Story Square hasn't had a good start, but he's up there in the top 3 in points. And obviously I'm the points leader, so.
I'm pitting. JW's pitting.
14's gonna be pitting.
H-Rod, you take tires, sir?
No. Okay. Only with that.
New leader, Gaming Legend, like 23. Everybody should have at least one stop. Nobody can make it. What? Yeah, nobody can make it. Nobody gets started full time. Oh, hang on, Chris.
3 seconds to the leader.
Got a piece of that grass.
Exiting.
Good exit by JW.
Nine pitting.
14 accident.
Oh God.
I'm in true race director mode. I can see everyone's tires, fuel. Alright. So H-Rod, when he pitted, he was running about the 3rd fastest lap time out of the top 4 or 5. Alright, now Gaming Legend is your leader on lap 24. We have 23 in the books. We're working on lap 24. Gaming Legend is your leader here at Ruapuna Park. H-Rod, your leader,
Mine's leading the pit.
98 to pit road.
has come to pit road. 98 to pit road this time. Gaming
Whoa.
Legend on pit road.
Dang, now I was hoping to get by you, JW.
Hang on to it, dude. Diligent and Eddie going at it here. Where's that Grim? That's Grim, I think.
Diligent pitting.
New leader H-Rod, like 25.
Locked them up.
Diligent exiting pit.
Everybody's good on their tires, correct? Nobody accidentally took them.
No, I still have no tires. And one of my tires can't get hot, which is awesome.
Left front.
Yep. I wish I could just switch the left front with the right front and be called good.
It's because you don't make many right-hand turns on this track, and all the ones you do make are slow.
Oh, I know.
We got a battle for those stage points right now. That final stage point between JW and Kime. 3 to go, stage 1.
Okay, you've got good pace. It's time to turn it on a bit. Let's push a little harder.
Two to go, stage 1.
Ow.
Final lap has begun in stage 1. Final lap has begun. H-Rod, next time you cross the line, you can go ahead and slow it down to caution speed. With the exception of the green flag pit stop, H-Rod has led every single lap in this race so far, as he'll enter the final turn, and he will win stage number 1 here at Ruapuna Park. H-Rod gets it done. As let's keep an eye on our second place finisher. It's number 98 of Gaming Legend. He is going to hold on and finish second. Gaming Legend second. JW will finish third. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Caution is out. Caution is out. Pit road is closed. This is the end of stage number 1. Stage number 1. 55 miles per hour later. 55. Alright, gang. I believe we have 2 lap vehicles, which that would be Grim and Diligent. Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Alright. Pit road is still closed. Pit road is still closed. Alright, Grim and Diligent, let me know when you've caught the field. Pit road is still closed. Pit road is still closed.
Caught the field.
Right, everybody move over to the right side. To the right side, everybody to the right. Grim and Diligent, you may go to the left side past the field. Get the lap back. Get a lap back, excuse me. Alright, we got 2 lappers going by. Time barely took enough fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, H-Rod filled it up, JW filled it up, Eddie filled it up, Grim filled it up, Diligent filled it up. Chris didn't fill it up, but he took a decent amount. Alright. So pit road will open this time. Pit road will open this time for the leaders. And Grim and Diligent this time by, you can come to pit road. Alright, you may take tires. This is a tire stop. Reminder, do not drive by your box. Looks like a zoo on pit road. Gosh. Alright, who all changed compounds?
I did, I believe.
I did.
Okay, I do this every week. How many of you guys left the alternates on?
I did.
JW the only one left the alternates on? Okay. H-Rod, you switch to the primaries?
Yeah.
Alright, 55 miles per hour. Grim and Diligent, you will still line up at the rear. Diligent, you can fall back. Fall back. Alright, we'll line up behind Con here. Behind Con, Diligent.
Okay.
Alright. We're going to give you an extra lap just to get some heat in your tires as much as you can, because I know this track's hard. I'll give you an extra lap here. So we'll come to 1 to go this time by 1 to go. Our restart point will be right there where the padding of the black wall ends off turn number 4. H-Rod, did you see that?
It's right up the corner.
Right off the corner. The padding of the black wall, the thick black wall that's like right there next to your right. When it ends, that's our restart point on the right. Alright, next time by we will go green. 27 is our control vehicle. Make sure you are in line. Do not pull out of line until he says go or green. This stage will take us to lap 60, so we'll do another 30 laps. Alright, here we go. Tighten it up.
Green. Oh.
Restart is good. Restart is good. 27's a little late, but restart is good.
Oh, messed me all up. My goodness.
27's going to gain all the positions back.
Oh, man.
This thing drives beautiful on these
New
tires.
leader JW lap 35. New leader JW lap 35. Chaotic restart to stage number 2, but everyone's pointing in the same direction. And we're underway. JW is the only one in the field who bolted on a fresh set of alternates. So he should have the pace here. We'll see. Everyone's getting him back into a rhythm. And we're underway in stage 2. We'll go to lap 60 here. Let's ride with JW as the lead. Lap 35 that time by. JW the 49.1. That was the fastest one. But now we're actually going to get a full green flag lap here. H-Rod trying to run him down as Diligent and Khan will duke it out behind him. And they got Grim, coming up quick. Gaming Legend did not have a good restart there, but we know he's got a pretty sporty hot rod. He was running quicker than H-Rod. Gaming Legend was actually running the quickest times on the racetrack at the end of stage 1. So keep an eye on that 98. That time by Gaming Legend, we just spoke about him. He was the fastest race car on the track, faster than the leader. But he has some ground to make up. He's already got around Grimm for the 5th place position. Long way to go here. JW is trying to get as big of a gap as he can. He must have a plan here if he put the alternates on. We'll see. He's already opened up to a 3.3 second lead over H-Rod. H-Rod may have some company here from Diligent for that 2nd spot. Diligent closing in. Diligent overdrove the final turn. Hello, here comes Kime to the inside. He says, I'll take that. Move Kime up to the P3 spot. Lap 38 we're working on right now. Kime's going to dip a right toe in the grass. Diligent will take a peek. He thinks better of it entering turn number 1. But keep an eye on that 98 machine. He was the 2nd fastest machine that lap by. And he's going to look. Him and Diligent are going to dance. Hello. But he is going to drive him to the inside. Move Gaming Legend to 4th. How squirrely can you be? But they held on to it. Good driving by both men right there. Diligent is fighting an ill-handling race car. He is fighting it all over the place, hanging on left and right. That 98 is climbing the ladder right now. That time by for the leader was a 48.645 to Gaming Legends 49.560. I know Gaming Legend had to fight some traffic there, but Kime ran a 49.1. H-Rod is 2nd, and he is the 5th fastest car on the racetrack right now. So that just shows the competition right now. Things are heating up. Each stage is going to get a little tougher, and the 98 is sliding every time he gets to that turn. H-Rod is going to have some serious company here soon. The 98's closing. The 9 is basically there. But right now, JW is just trying to creep away, and he's doing a successful job right now. It's 6.8 seconds now. But the thing that's going to hurt JW is the longevity of this stage. The more his tires are going to wear, and then they may reel him back in. As we're watching this battle for the 2nd spot right now, H-Rod, he's got a rear view mirror full of the 9 machine. It's all red. But you see that other vehicle that looks just like him in the back, and he's going to go way out in the grass. The 98's going to use the racetrack and then some. That's Gaming Legend. The 98 missed the turn there. He's going to get a bumper from Kime. Is now a 3-way fight for the runner-up spot. You got to be careful here. Obviously, your goal is not to wreck, because if you're on a strategy and don't want a caution, as the 98 slips there entering the final turn. So we'll look back here with Grimm and Eddie. These guys, long history between these two. As we'll go back to this battle for 2nd here, let's get our cameraman focused on it. The 27, you can tell respectfully, the 27 is holding these guys up a little bit more than they want to. All 3 of these gentlemen, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, were in the 50s that time by. Kime gets a little loose, runs off the track. The 98 is going to take a peek. He's going to give him a little bump, let him know, hey, I'm there. He's now going to have a preferred line right here. Side by side, gets on the curb. They'll touch once, touch twice. Kime's going to run him up the hill. The 98's still there. He's going to get the 9 loose. Move Gaming Legend into 3rd. And that allowed H-Rod maybe a lap of breathing room now. But they have let JW run down the road, up the road rather, by 10.5 seconds as we're working lap 42. I know we still got a long way to go, but JW, this is working to his plan, I assume.
Sorry, Chris, that was on purpose.
That lap by JW was blistering. 47.7 by JW. And these three behind him all in the 50s. So they are really, really racing hard right now. As A-Trot has actually creeped away for the moment, but Kime has not let Gaming Legend go. Gaming Legend, if he gets to second, how much tire is he going to have left? As A-Trot back into the 49s. Gaming Legend and Kime, respectively, both in the 50.4. So A-Trot was the second fastest car on the track. He was only half a second slower than JW that lap. So JW still running the fastest times. We're waiting on that fall off. As the 98 got by Kime, but you can see on your screen he has not pulled away by that much. Both of these drivers back into the 49s. They basically ran the same time as the 98 did the same thing entering turn 1 that he did in qualifying. He wheel hopped. The back end just slides. And Kime is looking. It looks like Kime wants that third spot back. As they have not been able to close back on A-Trot. These two are going to get to battling once again. As let's look further in the back. You see Grim right here. Grim looking very strong. How about your boy Grim? Eddie, same thing with Eddie. And Diligent. I know Diligent was fighting a nil-handling race car early on. JW, that lap was a 48.0. And A-Trot ran a 48.9. It looks like the 27 may be picking up some time. We saw Mystic before he retired in the first stage. He got faster as the run went on. He started to catch the 27 until he lagged out. But maybe A-Trot made some adjustments, maybe getting a little faster. But right now, that time by, it was JW the quickest. A-Trot has become the quickest car, or second quickest car rather, the last 3 or 4 laps. The 98, I think the 98 may have worn his goodies off the tires. And Kime is just hanging on with him. This time by, we'll have 14 to go in stage number 2. Check that, 15 to go. 15 laps to go. We are actually halfway in stage number 2. 15 down, 15 to go. A-Trot, another 48 time. The 98, you see on your screen, wheel hopped again. He can't break free from the 9. The 98, he may begin struggling here. I think that's what we're starting to see. The 98 struggling a little bit more than he fastest lap that time. The 98 back into the 48. So hang on. If he has something to say here, 98 may not be done. But Kime is still on his bumper. It doesn't matter how fast or slow he goes. The 9 of Kime is not leaving him. The top 4 are back into the 48s. How about Grim? Grim ran a 49 that time. 49.3. Maybe the track is rubbering up. It's kind of like, it's weird. Whatever JW runs, the rest of everyone kind of follows suit. If he runs a 50-second lap time, everyone else is like a 50.5. If he runs a 48, everyone's like a 48.5. The fastest car on the racetrack that lap was Kime. And he's in 4th. And you could call it traffic. Hello! Kime's going to put the bumper to the 98. I think the 98 actually slowed up a little bit that time.
Yeah, I was expecting to roll more.
You're watching a great battle for the 3rd spot. These guys have been going at it lap after lap. It's only a matter of time for the 98 does creep away or the 9 gets back by him. We'll have to see. That time by was 13 to go in the stage. JW, a bold move to put the alternates back on. He's the only one in the field that has the alternate tire, the faster compound, on his race car. So you can only guess that when he starts the final stage, he is going to have the primary tires on. We have seen that fail over and over again, but JW, he may have something up his sleeve, folks. JW has a good race car here tonight. A-Trod has led the most laps in this race with 28 so far. JW can pass that. Everyone does have to make a pit. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if anyone has to make a pit stop because they actually have a full tank. So it's going to be close. The 98 and the 9 both go into turn 1, and it's kind of like they're on ice. They are sliding the rear end of the rear ends of those race cars, respectively. The 98 all over the place when he hits that strip. It's 13.5 seconds between the top two vehicles as JW just ran his slowest lap in this stage. JW, that time by for the leader, was a 50.0. Maybe a mistake, maybe his tires are starting to break down, but actually, he still pulled away by a little bit. It's 14.5 seconds. That time by, the 98 of Gaming Legend was the fastest car on the racetrack.
I'm not gonna hold you up, buddy.
We'll see if JW can hold on for 10 more laps. Actually, check that, 11 more laps. As that time by was 49 in the books. We have 11 to go here in stage number 2. Now, if you're watching this battle, if you just tuned in, third place has been a battle here for about the final, the last 10 or so laps. This is a battle for the final stage point. You get 2 stage points if you finish third. Fourth place gets nothing. So, how long will Kime wait? Now, we don't know for sure if any of these drivers will have a pit stop. We'll have to see. But if we don't, we'll have to see how patient Kime gets. Those 2 points could be a deal breaker when it comes to the end of the season. And I know the 98 is not technically running for points, but I know he would like to do well. He's actually still in contention for Rookie of the Year, so points could be a big deal for him if he goes that route. The 98 actually got a good exit to turn number 1 right there. We have 10 to go remaining in this stage, and A-Trod has cut it down below 13 seconds. Don't want to get too excited, but he has a long way to go if he's going to catch JW. JW was back into the 48.3s that time, so JW must have made a mistake on that one lap. As the 98 has actually opened up about 3, maybe 3.5 car lengths over fourth place Kime for the moment here. He has a little bit of breathing room. But these guys are worn out. The 98 is struggling entering turn number 1. Kime kind of chops it in half in turn number 1.
Dang it, I locked him up.
If you're just tuning into this battle, or just this race, welcome. We're just past the halfway mark, 53 down, 47 to go. JW has led the entire second stage. A-Trod led basically the entire first stage, 28 out of 30 laps. And we have mentioned H-Rod's name over and over again as hanging on to second, possibly running down JW. He has been the slowest car out of the front four these past few laps, excuse me. And don't look now, but the 98 is closing, and he's closing fast for that second place spot. The chances of catching JW are probably long gone. We only have 6 to go. But the battle for second has just begun. It was a battle for third there for many, many laps. The 9 car is not out of it. I think he's used about everything he has, as you see him back there fighting. But these guys get to racing time. We'll be right back in it. I think the 98 is ready to get on with it. This is points on the line here. H-Rod needs points because he's not finished a race so far this season. So H-Rod, he's planning on getting some points tonight. Here goes the 98. Look at the 98. He is all over aggressive. 5 to go this time by in stage 2. The 98 doesn't want to do anything silly here, as I believe the 9 went to pit road there.
No.
No, he did not go to pit road. It just looked like he went to pit road. Looked like we have 5 to go in stage number 2. The 98 has clearly a faster race car than the 27. The 27 has used his tires up. We've seen the 27 tonight. Has a very good short run car, but has not prevailed in the long run. And the 98 wants it. The 98 has position. The 98, I believe the 27 might just let him go here.
Good driving. We're just 1 second behind P3.
The 27, we'll see if he fights back. Oh, 27 pops him out of the way. How do you do? 27 back to second, and here comes the 9 of Kime. Four to go, stage 2. The 27 moved the 98 out of the way. We have lap traffic up ahead. The 98 still has time here. Diligent, I believe that's you. Make sure you know you got 3 leaders coming to you.
Yeah, I got you.
98, beware of that corner cutting there, sir. Oh, the 98's going to return the favor here. Return the favor again. And the 98. 98-27. Let's remember what we're racing for here, gentlemen. We're coming to 3 to go, stage number 2. The 98 will get to second here. 98 clearly showing his displeasure with the 27. The 27 took out those cones there. Look at the 9. The 9 is back in the picture here. As the 27 has looked to burn his rear tires off, he may lose another position to Kime. Kime is still in the running to get some points here in this stage. As we'll see what goes on here. Back to the S's here for the penultimate time. JW just crossed the line here. As the 27 is going to move the 98 once again. They're side by side. The 98 is going to take a ride on him. Door to door. And here comes the 9. He's going to find a path through. The 9 will go to third. 27 gets shuffled to fourth. Beating and banging. Elbows out tonight. I'm sure there's going to be some gestures shared after this one. But man, if you are not entertained, you need to check your pulse. The 9, after slowly slipping back, he may find himself with 2 bonus points after this stage. The 9 has a shot for second here. I don't know how much wear and tear the 9 did on his tire, or excuse me, the 98. The 98, you got to believe his tires are absolutely worn as the final lap in stage 2 is underway. JW has crossed the line. Final lap is underway. The 98 is holding on here. The 9, you know the 9 doesn't have anything left. The 98 is just trying to get some room here. But the 27 is not out of the picture as well. The 27 has a shot if the 9 makes a mistake. It's a 3-way battle, and only 2 of them are going to get bonus points here. JW, when you cross the line, you can slow it down to 60. It's the 98, it's the 9, it's the 27 on your screen. The 9, this will probably be realistically the final shot he has to move the 98 out of the way, but he is not going to be within distance to doing so, as JW will win stage number 2. Off the final turn, the 98 of Gaming Legend will finish second. Kime will finish third. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Caution is out. Caution is out. This is the end of stage 2. End of stage 2 here, folks. Great job, folks. JW, I think I told you 60 mile an hour. Slow it down to 55. 55. Alright, lap vehicles, make sure we catch the field. Alright, pit road remains closed. Pit road remains closed. You going 55, JW? JW, got a copy, sir?
Yeah, I'm going 55. I thought my mic was on.
10-4. Alright, I believe our only lap vehicles are Grim and Diligent once again. Is that correct?
Yeah.
10-4. We'll get you around here in just a second. You guys stop weaving for the moment. Let's get in line here. Just get in single file line. Alright. Everybody move over to the right side, please. Right side. Grim and Diligent, come up on the left side, please. You may get a lap back. Grim and Diligent, left side. You may get a lap back. Alright, for the leaders this time by. Pit road will open for the leaders this time by. Lap vehicles, Grim and Diligent, not this time, but next time by. You can pit next time by. If you just tuned in, we just finished stage number 2 here at Ruapuna Park. JW with his second stage win of the 2024 season. Led every single lap there. He now has the most laps led with 31 as of now. And he almost has clinched the most laps led. And I know H-Rod would like to lead a few more. H-Rod finishes 4th in that stage. Pit road is open this time. We'll see, but the kicker is JW is the only one on the alternate tires, so he does have to put on the primaries here in this final segment. He may put the alternates on, and when he makes a green flag pit stop, switch to the primaries, so you never know. You putting the primaries on right now, JW?
Yeah.
Oh! What the hell?
What the heck? What happened there?
It just, I don't know, it acted like I went left and hit the wall. I was making sure I was switching to the right tires. But I held the wheel straight, so I don't know. That's probably extra damage on that. And it just shoots out to the... Yeah, so...
Fix damage, Eddie.
Yeah.
You see everybody exiting pit road here as we're about to begin the final stage. Alright, Eddie and Grim switch. Eddie and Grim switch. Alright, new leader Gaming Legend, lap 63 here. Alright, reminder guys, you do have one green flag tire stop available to you in this stage. One green flag tire stop is up to you. If you pit for tires under green one time, no penalty. Do not do it twice. Everybody should have to pit for fuel at least once unless you plan on saving like a hero, which we'll see. Alright, we will come to 1 to go this time. 1 to go this time at the line. 1 to go. Get some heat in your tires if you'd like. Keep it at 55 miles per hour, leader. Leader, you do know where the restart point is?
No, right there when the black wall ends, I say go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll come to the green with 36 to go here.
You're in a good position to
It says a
take
full
it.
tank can
Don't
take you
take too many
34
risks.
laps, so we'll see if somebody
Try and
tries to brave it. Gaming Legend H-Rod, your front two cars, you saw them beating and banging there at the end of stage number 2. We'll see how crazy it gets here for the finish. H-Rod has led 28 laps. Gaming Legend is just now leading his first laps of the night. We'll see here.
Sorry, JW.
I led
that
earlier.
was my mistake.
We're coming to the green here. Final stage. 98's the control car.
Maybe it'll help you save gas.
Go.
Restart is good. We're underway here. Entering turn number 1, we have one car go wide there.
Well, 3 wide.
Looked like that was grim. Everyone, that was actually one of the cleaner turn ones we've had on restart tonight. As the 98 escapes, he's underway. The 27 in hot pursuit here. Both of these cars have been really good in the short run tonight. And 27 all over him here through the S's. We have a long way to go here. Kime third. Look at Eddie in fourth, and JW will slip back to fifth here. You're looking at your leaders on your screen here. The 27. After dominating the first stage, he's been chasing for the remainder part of this race here. He wants that lead back. He has a faster car through turn 1. The 98 slips there. The 27 lets the 98 know he's there.
How many times are you going to hit me this race?
As many as it takes to win.
You going to win on lap 66?
I just might.
Yeah, you've seen how that worked out through the second stage.
Look out for the people try to win on lap 1 too.
As you see, Kime looks to have a sporty car. Looks like the 98 may let the 27 go. New leader H-Rod. New leader 27, lap 67. And the 98's going to return the favor there, give him a little bump. And H-Rod is now controlling the pace. We'll see if that was a smart decision by the 98. And Kime maybe closing the gap to both of them here. You see H-Rod running that low line down the front stretch. He's the only one that ducks down so early there in the front stretch. As both of them go high there. They're in turn 1.
Oh, I missed the corner.
There's the 98 still there. The 98's going to give him a little bump and shoves him out of the way. I'll allow that because it was a position gain. New leader 98, lap 68.
I'm just gonna grab my popcorn.
On my screen, I didn't even touching that time.
Don't take too much risk. Try and squeeze past
We have 32 to go, and the action's just now heating up. The 9 car may be in the catbird seat. You're looking at him, Kime, reeling him in. He's only about a second and 2/10 behind the leader. As Gaming Legend goes back to the point, we'll see what happens if the 27 can get back to him. These guys know they got to win it on lap 100. As the 98 missed a turn there by a little bit that time. The 27 with a better middle section of the racetrack here. 27 looks like he's turning very good as they're both in the wall off the final turn.
I'm pitting.
As JW will come to pit road. What happened, JW?
I'm just doing it.
Oh, JW to pit road here. As the fuel window is open, 34 to go. That'll be lap 66. It's now 31 to go. The JW will enter pit road this time. We have our first one. He'll use his green flag tire stop. What tires you putting on, sir?
Alternate.
Alternates. Ooh, 34 laps on the alternate, or 30 laps on the yeah, you just did it, so yeah, keep going. As the 27 staying in hot pursuit of the 98, the leader 98 right now, a gaming legend. As we hit the line, 30 laps to go. JW just right up the road in turn 1. We'll see if he can stay on the lead lap here. Staying on the lead lap for JW is crucial right now in case he gets a caution. But I have a feeling that his plan, he doesn't want a caution. As Kime is closing on these leaders. It is now a 3-horse race and a 27 into the rear of the 98 there entering the turn. These guys have been going at it all night long. And, I rephrase that, not all night long, about stage 2 from on. From stage 2 on, excuse me, I'll say that correct here in a minute. 28 slipped there for a moment, and he's going to allow the 9 to get in his draft. As Gaming Legend will open up a 8-car length lead with 29 to go here. As the 27, he may know or think he has a faster race car, but right now cannot get back to the race lead. The 98 trying to get all he can get right now. How about your boy Eddie running 4th tonight? Eddie, how you feeling, sir?
Not too bad.
H-Rod had a really good final S there. He cut it from 8 to 2 car lengths. And H-Rod into the back of the 98 there. Hang on. It looked like H-Rod just did not mean to do that. It looked like he just turned so good. We literally said the lap before the 27 was turning so good, and that time he turned a little too good. But good job by both drivers to hang on to it. The 9 of kind of just riding in the shadows right now. The 27 goes way out. The 98 has very good straight line speed at the moment, but the 27 is getting him through the turns right now. The top 3, you could say all under a blanket, as the 9 has drifted back just for the moment. 27 missed that turn into the wall off the final turn. And now Gaming Legend has stretched his lead to over 1 second. The 98 had a very good final few turns rather. And it's now a 2.5 seconds between the top 2. The 27 is fast, but not as consistent as the 98 right now. And if he doesn't pay attention, the 9 car is right there with him. But look how much time he trimmed down in those S's. It went from 1.6 to 1.1. And they're using every bit of racetrack off that final turn. You usually don't see that those drivers using every piece of racetrack, every bit of it, but they're definitely using it, all 3 of these drivers right here. The gap is 1.5 right now, that time by the stripe between the top 2. The 27 doesn't want to use that much tire right now because, I mean, everybody has a pit stop in this stage, regardless if we have a yellow or not. But you want to be smart here. You want to be as smart as you can. Right now, the 98 has been controlling this thing, and he is the smartest one. Well, you could say the 9 is also playing it very smart. The 9 car could be saving. We'll see who's faster this time by between the 3 leaders. That time by, the fastest car was Gaming Legend. You want to know how competitive the top 3 are? Gaming Legend 48.5, H-Rod 48.6, Kime 48.7. And Kime will lose all that progress, most of that progress, as he runs off there in turn number 1. We talked about consistency. One mistake could make it or break it right now with the field being this tight. As a 98, the 98 saw a little bit of breathing room, and he has expanded that gap now. It is 1.7, 1.8. Not the biggest gap, but he wants to try to put some ground on that 27 machine. Folks, we have 24 laps to go, so a long way to go here, but when you think about it, not that much time left in this race, but you don't want to make a mistake this late in the race. JW has already visited pit lane. He hit pit lane with 41 laps to go, or 31 laps to go, rather, excuse me. So JW is throwing a curveball at the strategy. He may know something that we don't. But JW has had a very fast race car tonight, and we'll see if it takes him to the house. As the lead between the top 3 has, the top 2 has expanded now to 2.5 seconds.
Your pace is steady, but we need a bit more now. See what you can pull out of it.
As the top 3 have spread out a little bit here in the past few laps, we'll give some shout-outs right now. Eddie running 4th. Eddie was not feeling as confident entering this race tonight. Eddie has made 3 starts entering tonight. Tonight it is his 4th. And speaking of 4th, that's where he runs right now by just a slim margin over Grimm, who is 5th. I know Grimm not having a night that he wanted, but a top 5. But still has some time to pick up a couple more spots. Diligent 6th. Another driver not having a ninth where he has wanted as well, but and JW 7th because he has visited pit lane. So JW was, I believe, 3rd or 4th when he hit pit lane there. So we'll see what happens and where he falls out with pit stops still to come for the other drivers. Gap between the top 2 has ballooned to 4 seconds now. 4 seconds between the top 2. As Kime is slowly starting to close in on H-Rod just by a hair. As H-Rod, we have mentioned H-Rod has been one of the fastest race cars tonight on these short runs, but the longer the run goes, the 27 just seems to struggle a little bit, and I believe he realizes that. Stage 2, he had a good, reasonable lead over 3rd and 4th. And Kime and Gaming Legend were able to both get by him at the end of that stage. He did win stage 1 with a very, very good lead, but if you look at lap times there at the end of stage 1, he was about the 4th fastest race car on the track. So the 27, not a long run car here tonight. So we'll have to see. He may want this to go green. He may want to get the pit road under green and keep it green. He may want to caution. We'll have to see. But right now, losing time to Gaming Legend. But, I mean, it's only 5 seconds. 5 seconds isn't a lot. But the 27 had a good long-run car last year. He ran down Mystic on the final lap of the race. Was not able to seal the deal, but it's kind of a opposite platform here this year. That last time by, we have 19 laps to go here at Ruapuna Park, as the fans are waiting for one of those fantastic finishes here. Gaming Legend is searching for his first career IndyCar win here tonight. H-Rod is searching for his first one in a while. And I know Kym looking to get back to victory lane, but we'll have to see how it all unfolds. Kluka, how you doing, Kluka? As H-Rod will come to pit road this time. H-Rod to pit road. So H-Rod is the first one to pit road between the leaders, so he is going to use that short run speed and try to get a little bit of an undercut.
What are you going to do about all the people cutting off the track?
What section are you specifically talking about?
That sharp left turn.
What, running off a little bit?
Off a little bit?
Talk about in the grass?
Yeah.
With the kink or?
The sharp one.
Turn 2 you're speaking of.
Yeah, I guess it is.
There's no penalty for that unless you do it every single time, because it's not really a significant advantage, because you're going full speed and stay on the racetrack, and then full speed if you run off the racetrack, it's the same speed either way. As we look at the leader here, the 98. So we'll see if that affects the 98 or the 9's pit strategy here, since H-Rod did come to pit road. Gaming Legend still has a pretty decent amount of fuel left. Him and Kym basically almost have the same amount here. Gaming Legend behind a lap vehicle here, that would be JW, but JW should remain on the lead lap pretty easily. The 98 shouldn't have that much longer to go here. The 98, well, actually, check that. The 9 may be closer to the end of this race than you may think on fuel. Might be able to go here, Kym.
I wish he didn't tell that.
Well, no. Well, I'm not saying you're gonna make it. I don't think you'll make it. No, but I'm saying if I'm thinking, I don't remember exactly how many numbers you burn a lap, but yeah. I may be totally wrong, because you and Chris almost have the same numbers, is what I'm saying. So I'm not for sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
It is a 13-second gap right now. As H-Rod did rejoin in 5th, as the 98 ran off a little bit there in turn number 1. As we'll check on lap times here to see the 27 and where he compares everything, as the 98's got some lap traffic here, so we'll get around Diligent. As, let's see, H-Rod is 35 seconds behind the leader. We'll see if he cuts into that. As that last time by was 15 laps to go. We are coming to 14 to go. The 98 will once again stay on the racetrack. 14 to go this time by. It is an 11.5 second gap back to second place Kym. Eddie and Grimm going at it for the 3rd place position at the moment. The last time by, H-Rod was the fastest car on the track. So I know H-Rod, what he's thinking, he's going to have to use all the freshness out of those race tires and go as fast as he can for as long as he can and try to cut into that lead. When he entered pit road, I believe he's about 12 seconds behind the leader, roughly, maybe a little less, but so he knows what he has to do here if he wants to win this race. You don't really know what these drivers are thinking. When we exited pit road, there was about 36, 37 laps to go. We didn't actually go green till about 36 to go, I believe. and you can hold 34 on a tank. Very, very, very difficult to save fuel in IndyCar. It's not like NASCAR where you can, you know, just burp the gas over and over again and just constantly save. Very difficult. We have seen people save fuel in the past. So we can't really tell who's saving and who's not. As H-Rod is once again still the fastest car on the racetrack. We'll keep you posted as we have 13 laps to go. This race is not over, folks, so keep that in mind. It is not over. The 98 and the 9 are most likely, I'm not going to say yes, not going to say no, most likely going to have to come to pit road. H-Rod has already trimmed 3 seconds off the lead, but like I said, he was down by more than 3 seconds, so he's still got some ground to make up. It's just how long do the 2 leaders now stay out? And, I mean, right, and H-Rod, he's going to have the oldest tires between the 3 when Gaming Legend and Kime pit. Time by was 11 to go, 11 laps to go. So the clock is ticking. Clock is ticking here, folks. We have not had a caution tonight for a spin or anything else. And I know a lot of drivers right now still don't want that. Some may love it. As we still got a good battle for third right now between Eddie and Grimm. Just look on your screen. Grimm has been able to catch him, and then he slowly falls back a little bit. But Eddie's having himself a good night. I'm looking at some fuel right now, and it's gonna be close. Going to be close.
Nice pace. Just try and pick it up a little bit. You're very consistent. Now you can just dig out a few extra tenths of a second.
We are under 10 laps to go here. What you think, Kime?
I don't know.
Nine to go here. I really have an opinion, and I don't know if it's correct or not, but this is going to get interesting. I don't know what's going to happen here. The gap is 17 seconds. I know we're kind of thinking the same thing. 17 seconds here between the top 2. Gaming Legend has driven the hardest here in this final stage. And I will say he has the least amount of fuel in the top 3 drivers. Gaming Legend, he's already made his bed. He can only go from here now. He's running pretty competitive lap time still, as H-Rod is down by 29 seconds. I hear ya.
Oh.
That was weird. I was behind you by a bit.
I didn't know what was going on there.
Yeah.
As we have 8 laps to go here, and we are coming to 7 to go this time by. We're still going to consider that Gaming Legend and Kime and still Eddie, your top 3, still have to come to pit road. H-Rod has basically caught Eddie. So when do Gaming Legend and Kime come to pit road? That's the question a lot of folks want to know. And how much time did H-Rod make up, as Eddie is going to just let H-Rod go because he sees that he's faster. It's kind of sportsmanship. Don't want to hold up a fight there. Eddie will drop back to 4th as we see Grim go out of the picture there. Hello, there he is. As Kime has dropped back to 19.4 here as we got 7 to go. Gaming Legend, you see now him on your screen. Reminder, you cannot pit on the last lap of the race. You cannot pit on the last lap of the race. So if you are coming to pit road, make sure you know when. If you pit on the last lap of the race, it's an automatic disqualification. As we see Grim coming to pit road. Gaming Legend stays out another lap. This time by it'll be 6 to go here at Ruapuna Park. The gap is expanded now to basically 20. Gaming Legend's about a second and a half faster than Kime right now. If that tells you anything. But H-Rod's still running the fastest laps of the race. But he hasn't closed in as much as I would have thought by this point. So that's going to throw a curveball into a lot of things. Man, oh man. That time he was over 2 seconds faster than Kime, Gaming Legend was. H-Rod has trimmed it down to under 27 seconds. Gaming Legend to pit road. Leader 98 to pit road with 6 laps to go. Here we go. The money stop. How much time does he lose? Where does Kime play out? Will that persuade Kime to come to pit road now? Kime's going to stay out on the racetrack. 5 to go.
Already laid my bed.
5 laps to go. Kime to pit, or excuse me, Kime will stay out. Gaming Legend exits pit road in front of H-Rod. Gaming Legend returns to the track about 2 seconds behind Kime. Man, oh man, this is spicy. But H-Rod is catching both of them, but does he have enough time? It's 8 seconds. Man, oh man, if you showed up for a fantastic finish tonight, you are in for a treat. Kime, I don't know what Kime's plan is here, but I think we all know how Kime likes to do these things. We are coming to 4 laps to go here at Ruapuna Park. I don't know if the 98 took tires. I don't think he did. H-Rod has got to get moving here if he wants to catch these guys, and he's going to have to pick it up here. We'll keep an eye on H-Rod. The 98 is there. Contact between the leaders. The 9 and the 98 contact. They are way off the racetrack. Both of them slide off the racing facility in the grass. The 9 of Kime will hold on. 3 laps to go. That allows H-Rod within 3 seconds. He's digging. They're all digging. Does Kime have enough fuel to make it?
I doubt it. Oh,
this is good.
Oh,
no. He runs off in turn number 1. New leader 98. Grim, you got yourself in a pickle. New leader. Oh! Grim
Seriously?
hits the leader.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
New
What a
leader
fucking
9.
how many laps to go?
There are no cautions. We are inside the window. No manual cautions. Grim locks him up and gets into the 98.
Oh, God. I'm not going to make it.
2 laps to go. New leader 9. Here comes H-Rod. Oh, my goodness. The 98 still has a chance. He's still in the rear view. Here comes the 27. They'll make contact. New leader 27.
And I can't pit this lap, can I? I'm going to run out.
The 98 is back up to second. Does he have enough time to get to the 27? You can cut a pit road.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh, the 9 car's around. White flag is out. It has been a wild Ruapuna Park event. We have 1 lap to go. Can a 27 hold on? The 98 trying everything he can to run him down. The 27 of H-Rod came so close last year to winning this race. Came up 1 spot short. He had to have a lot of things go right here in the final few laps as he rounds the S's for the final time.
Oh, I hit repair. Awesome.
He hits the final turn. H-Rod off the final turn is going to win a wild Grand Prix of Ruapuna Park tonight for his first win of the 2024 season. Gaming Legend finishes second. What a race. JW will finish third. And unofficially, Kime finishes fourth tonight.
Where's Chris go?
What a finish.
Good race, Hot Rod.
Oh.
Did Chris leave?
Hey, back up. Wow, what an ending to that one. There was 9 million things that went on there.
So freaking close, but couldn't do it.
We'll get a word with our drivers here in just a moment. Let's do H-Rod, JW, and Kime here for interviews tonight. The rest of you, good job here. Good job tonight by everybody.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright, the rest of you are dismissed from the lobby unless you would like to stay for interviews. You can return to Race Central also if you'd like. Alright, so we'll go down here with our 4th place finisher tonight, unofficially, Kime. We'll double check everything, but you did cross the line in 4th tonight. Man, you threw everything at it, and I personally had a feeling I knew what you were going to do, but it's so hard to save gas in these Indy cars, and you knew that. Did you start saving fuel from the drop of the green there in that final stage?
Too late. I didn't.
When did you start?
When I started to fall off of the lead 2. I noticed it was going to be really close on gas, so I figured, what the heck, let's try it. And just ended up a lap short. And yeah, just a little short. And then on the 2 laps to go, I mean, I was still going to try to fight for it, but then I looked, I was like, nope, I'm dead. So, and once the 98 tapped me, I'm like, well, I'm not going to let you just tap me 2 weeks in a row and get away with it. So, I made sure I made it difficult for him to pass me. So, I mean, he dumped me last week, so he got a little of a retaliation after he bumped me again this race. So, just ran him a little wide.
So you think if you just started saving fuel just a little bit earlier, you could have actually held on to it and won this thing tonight?
Win, maybe not. but I think I would have been able to make it without having to get a splash at the end. So, and yeah, regretfully, I left the repairs on, so I had to repair. So, just just wrong strategy. I had two thoughts: pit kind of like A-Trod did, halfway in between, and then try to run and catch the leaders, or run it long and see if I could win it. But I mean, I couldn't get around the A-Trod earlier, so that's when I decided to go to fuel saving mode.
So, how would you describe the racing tonight? It looked like, you know, after the halfway mark, you know, it kind of become, you know, elbows out type racing, and you know, it was good for the most part, but at times it's I can imagine if you were on the getting moved part of it, it became a little frustrating at times.
Well, I want to be one of the first to buy the tickets between the 98 and 27 boxing match later tonight. So I noticed earlier, in kind of the second stage, you know, they get roughed up with each other a few times. So I was like, well, this is going to be interesting. I mean, I'm just as fast as both of them, but I just can't get around them because, I mean, it can be very difficult to pass here at times, especially when you guys are really close in speed. So, but yeah, and I accidentally, when the 98 and 27 got into it, I did slide up and hit the 27 when I got by him. I was trying to get away, not hit him, but I did accidentally touch him a little, so I do have to apologize to him for that. But I mean, we had a good car tonight, just a couple of liters short. That's all I could say. A couple liters short.
That's the 9 of Khan finishing 4th tonight. Disappointing in for his race. Almost had it done, but he'll come home 4th tonight unofficially. 3rd place tonight, JW. JW, you were the first one to hit pit road in that final stage. Now that it all unfolded, do you think it was a good call or a bad call? And if it was a bad call, what could you have done differently?
I think it was a good call because I got rid of them primaries. The alternates back on.
Well, JW, you had a very fast car tonight, dominated stage 2, showed very good speed. I know it just didn't play out for you strategy-wise there at the end of the race. What could you have done differently tonight? And ultimately, describe your night for us.
I was just, started off, wasn't the fastest car, but I tried to stay alive. At the beginning of the race there, we had a couple people try to jump up front of everybody, and when they put themselves in a situation like that and you run in the back of them, I don't look at it, it's my fault. And then, stage 2, I knew everybody probably take primary, so I took alternate. Got the stage win, so, it paid off there. But it's just stage 3, it was just get rid of them suckers' primary tires as soon as I could. And I did, and yeah, it didn't pay off that much, but, got 3rd place.
Another good points night for you. I know you want that win very, very bad. But another good points night for you. You mentioned the strategy to go for the alternates and get you some points in the stage by winning that stage. Good call. I agree with that decision. But all in all, a good points night for you. With guys like Mystic and Story, they having problems tonight, not being able to finish. What does that do for you, and as far as a boost up in the point standings?
It just gives me a little bit of a boost, and I hate it for them, but I'm proud I got good internet, and that don't happen. Well, it's happened to me before, so everybody knows what it's like. But old Story, he gets it every week. I hate it for him.
Well, JW did a great job tonight. Congratulations on your podium finish. We look forward to seeing you next week, sir.
All right, thank you.
Second place gaming legend has declined interview tonight. I know he had a rough ending to that one, so I believe he has declined interview for tonight. We'll go down here in victory lane with the 27 of A-Trod. A-Trod, I'll be straight out of the gate. You weren't supposed to probably catch those leaders there at the end, as when the 98 of gaming legend exited pit road, you were still about 9 seconds back, and that was about 3 or 4 laps to go. You would have to average about 3 seconds a lap, which we haven't seen anybody do all night, even on fresh tires. But we saw the 98 and 9 have a little pushing and shoving going on. That allowed you to trim it basically in half and open the door for you to get to the 9 in turn number 1. First off, what was the game plan when the 98 exited pit road so close to the 9? Were you just going to get all that you could get? And second, what was your reaction when they got into it in the S's, and then you were about 3 seconds behind them, and now you're thinking, all right, now I'm in it. Do we have a copy on H-Rod? Did we lose H-Rod?
Alright, I'm back.
Did you hear any of my questions?
No.
Okay. Well, H-Rod, first off, congratulations on your win unofficially. Had a very good race car tonight. It looked like you struggled a little bit long run speed, but we got to talk about that finish. And I'll be the first one to tell you, it looked like you probably weren't even supposed to catch those guys towards the end of that race there, but well, because the 98, when he exited the pit road, he was about 9 seconds in front of you guys. They both were. So walk me through that feeling. You know, what was you thinking originally when you were 9 seconds behind them with about 3 or 4 laps to go, whatever it was, with the 98 exiting pit road? And when they had their scuffle there in the middle of the racetrack and the S's, and you cut it in half to about 3 seconds, what was the feeling going through your mind, thinking, hey, I have a chance now?
Well, I knew Kine was going to hold them up, but did not think they were going to tangle together. And then I knew if I could just get within bumping distance, I would go possibly win this thing.
So walk me through the racing tonight. It looked like it was a little bit more aggressive than what we've seen in the past. I believe we've only had one race here in the past, and it wasn't that aggressive last year. Why was the racing so aggressive tonight? It looked like, I mean, obviously you and the 98 had a little dispute tonight a few times, and you and the 9 had some bumping going on, but obviously you and the 98 were the talk tonight. Why was the racing like that tonight?
It's a tight track. There's not many places to pass. It's going to happen.
So, and obviously your speed tonight had very good short run speed, but you faded quick in the long run. What was your game plan there late in the race? Obviously you kept fading a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more every single lap to the leader, the 98 at the time. Was your game plan there did you want to originally stay out as long as you could, and then you then you just decided to pit early and get that undercut?
Yeah, as soon as I lost them, I was going to try and get that undercut.
Well, after losing this one by just a last lap crazy finish last year, this one's got to feel good. Like I said, I know you probably didn't have the best race car overall tonight, but you know, last year it didn't fall in your hands. This year it fell in your hands. So how much does this mean to you to get this one?
Just going to get more.
Well, H-Rod did a good job tonight. I know the 98 and yourself had some scuffles throughout the race, but as he stated, that's just hard racing when you're on a tight track like this one tonight. Congratulations to H-Rod, his first win of the 2024 season. It comes in a wild finish, probably our wildest finish that we've had this season here at Ruapuna Park. And man, if you didn't enjoy that one, like I said, you probably need to check your pulse. There was many drivers that could have won that one there at the end. So unofficially, H-Rod will win. Gaming Legend is scored second. I know he is not on your leaderboard on your screen. JW finishes third tonight. We had 10 drivers start, 7 drivers finish, and race results still unofficial. Reminder, next week we'll go to Fuji for, I believe, race number 8 on the season. We do have racing action coming up later this week. Tomorrow night, the Xfinity Series goes to Dover. Friday night, the Cup Series goes to Dover. And Sunday, we have our Solid Rock Carriers 250 NASCAR Xfinity Series, the money race, the big money race. So if you haven't signed up for that one, please sign up for it. It's the big one at Martinsville. So money, money, money. A lot of money to be given out on Sunday. So, like I said, it was a wild one tonight, but you'll have those. H-Rod officially wins his first race of the 2024 season, and we'll see if he can make it 2 in a row next week at Fuji. Good job to everyone tonight. Everyone did an excellent job. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Thank our partners, Solid Rock Carriers, Centera Healthcare, and Speed Sport for their partnership. This has been Mystic Racing League with the NTT IndyCar Series at Ruapuna Park. We'll see you at the next one. Good night, everybody.
Good one, H-Rod. And thanks for watching.